Hi, my name is Logan Elmer, and this is my progress presentation. What goals did I set for myself this month? Increase my knowledge of retro and classic games, improve my writing, and work on my networking. All of these are essential skills to becoming a successful games journalist, and I believe I met all of these. What was I able to achieve? I was able to meet all of my goals. I watched a playthrough of Mega Man 2 and 1, simply because those are regarded as the best in the series, and the soundtracks were amazing. So I felt like knowing music in games is also something I care about in just a recreational aspect. So I think it was a huge bonus for me to get to know those soundtracks. I wrote a new review for one of my favorite games, which is Ori and the Blind Forest. I knew I liked the game, and I wasn't writing reviews when I played it, and so I felt like it would be good practice for me to go back, replay, and write a new review, kind of critiquing what I know now, as opposed to then. The majority of my thoughts still hold up. I think the score is beautiful, the gameplay is tight and well designed, and the while some of the levels can be difficult for a lot of people, I still felt like they were. I still think they're fun. And finally, I reached out to numerous professionals in my field, mainly through Twitter. That's the platform that most of the people in my industry use, so that's the best way to reach them. Uh, I followed a couple people: Andrew Reiner at Game Informer, Ryan McCaffrey at IGN, some people like that, and tried to contact them, but they're obviously busy people, so they didn't respond. What's left to accomplish? Obviously, I want to continue working on my writing. That's something that's never going to be accomplished, but it's to me it helps to have a goal in mind, and something that's unachievable, like perfecting my writing, is something it will help me grow. And then second is try and make more connections in the games industry. I'll just keep using Twitter and trying to contact more of them, and maybe try to get tips, or maybe start smaller, not so prominent game industry professionals. That website that I volunteered at that I mentioned earlier this month, I'm still good friends with the boss, and after I left, he told me if I ever needed work to go back, and so that's a very valuable asset and reference point going forward. Did I use my time wisely? Yes, I tried to contact a new professional every other weekday, and I tried to read my old reviews to see what I could have changed or what I can do better now. What was the most relevant thing for me this month? Networking. I believe networking is the most valuable tool to a games journalist. Knowing different reviewers and the people that work at companies will always help you. I've heard plenty of professionals talk about how they've gotten jobs because they've met certain people at E3 or at GDC or Tokyo Game Show, stuff like that. So, getting to know these professionals moving forward will be essential to me. What did I learn about myself? I learned that given the opportunity, I'll get a jump start on my assignments early. I'm not rushing, but I like to have the opportunity to get them done early so I don't have to stress about them later. This allows me to create a better product since I'm not stressing about it. What advice would I give to incoming students? Get your assignments done early. Like I said, don't rush, but try to get them done well before the deadline so you're not pushing it, and you're making sure that you're putting all of the time and effort you can into that assignment. This has been my progress report. Thank you for listening.